Okay. Before you click off, I know that this title sounds so clickbaity, but I promise you, it's not. Well, it could be, but the chances of this happening, by the way, are slim to none, so I don't want anyone to think that this is a Shrek 5 leak. I do not work for DreamWorks, and if I did, I wouldn't be making this video, but I just thought this would be a fun little video to talk about, and maybe Prince Charming will return for Shrek 5. I heavily doubt it, since Shrek the Third is not a very good movie, so yeah.
Disgusting!
Anyways, what's up guys? I'm back here today with a different video, and today I'm going to explain how Prince Charming could actually be in Shrek 5. And again, this most likely is not going to happen, but I'm going to explain to you why and how and why DreamWorks would even consider using him again. So yeah, just get right into it. So Prince Charming, we all know, was in Shrek 2 as a secondary antagonist to his mother, the fairy godmother, and in Shrek the Third, he upgraded to the main antagonist where people didn't really like him. Me personally, I thought he was fine. I did not hate him. I would say that he was probably the best part about Shrek the Third in my opinion. So there's that. I would say the last 10 minutes really made him stupid, and how writing completely ruined his character in that moment. Like, how does he miss stabbing Shrek with the sword when he's got, you know what I mean? Like, that's just plot armor right there. I don't know how else to explain it, but that is plot armor.
Somebody wants to...
Anyways, enough of that. This whole point of the video is how Prince Charming could actually be in Shrek 5. Now, we all know that Prince Charming got quote-unquote crushed by the tower. And if you rewatch the scene, I don't know if they did this just so it wasn't so brutal, the window actually falls on top of Prince Charming, not the tower itself, which could just show Prince Charming is still alive and he was just knocked out in there and nobody knew that he was knocked out and that he was just presumed dead, because it's the Shrek universe. I guess anything could happen at this point. But yeah, he could actually be alive from that. I'm not saying he is alive. Again, the crown did roll onto the floor, which, you know, kind of presumed that he was dead, but maybe this could be a fake out. Who knows? But for like the millionth time, Shrek the Third is not very well received by fans, so I would not be surprised if DreamWorks does not bring him back. But that leads me to why DreamWorks could bring him back in Shrek 5. So we see in Shrek the Third that he wants to get revenge on Shrek and Fiona because of the events of Shrek 2, which honestly is completely understandable. I would be pissed off too if some ogre beat me to the love of my life and is gonna steal my girlfriend, bro. I would crash out too, okay? If I'm Prince Charming, hey, if I'm as handsome looking as him, I'm straight, I promise, I would crash out too, let's be for real. But in Shrek the Third, his story just feels incomplete, if that makes sense. Like, when he gets all the villains together and he misses the attack with the sword and almost kills Shrek in front of everyone, it doesn't seem like a complete story. Like, he didn't get revenge on how I wanted. He almost defeated Shrek as well, by the way, let's keep that in mind. But I just feel like that there's more to tell with Prince Charming's story. It just feels incomplete, and honestly, if he could team up with someone like Red Robin from the first Shrek, that would honestly be kind of funny, and I would be down to watch that movie. But yeah, again, his story just feels incomplete to me, and a large part of that is because of the final 10 minutes. Like, he got what he wanted, he was gonna kill Shrek, bad writing caused him to miss with the sword, and then a tower falls on top of them. It just feels incomplete. At least with Lord Farquaad, Shrek came in and said, "No, she's the love of my life," and then they kiss, and then they find out she's an ogre, and Farquaad's like, "What? Kill them all!" And then the dragon comes out of nowhere with Donkey and eats him up. At least his story feels kind of complete. For all we know, he's still alive in there and is, you know, just chilling, I guess. I don't know. The fairy godmother's story does feel very complete. I mean, she came close to defeating Shrek and Fiona to get Prince Charming with Fiona, so I mean, yeah, and then she kind of just snapped out of existence, Thanos style. So yeah, it was kind of like a Jango Fett moment with Prince Charming, and I really wish that they utilized that better, which is another reason why I want to see him in Shrek 5. So yeah. In addition to that, we had absolutely no leaks to my knowledge about Shrek 5. All we know is that the movie is coming out in 2026, and the most evidence we have is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, where they go back to far, far away for whatever reason. I guess Puss in Boots just wanted to take a vacation from Shrek. Honestly, I cannot blame him, because how they utilized him in Shrek Forever After, and he was fat. Yeah. I would be kind of taking a vacation too from Shrek, because that was kind of diabolical, even though I think Shrek Forever After is kind of underrated. So yeah. I do have high hopes for Shrek 5 though. I think that it got a lot of people excited. I think with the end of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, we kind of all saw this coming, but even so, Shrek 5 is kind of insane to say, since Shrek Forever After came out over a decade ago. Good lord. But yeah, if Prince Charming is the villain in this movie, I would be absolutely surprised, but also kind of delighted. I mean, yeah, all I listed was that he could be alive, because the window, fell on top of him, and no dead body was in sight. Let's keep that in mind, okay? Another thing, Lord Farquaad, no dead body. He could be in Shrek 5 for all we know. Maybe he comes out of the dragon's stomach and then comes out and then it's a zombie, and then he says, oh, I look like you guys now, and then I'm gonna scare everyone and frame you for all this and then sue you and then take over your castle. Honestly, that would be a kind of a cool spin-off, I won't lie. Fairy Godmother, who knows where she's at? For all we know, she's in wherever Dr. Eggman was in the first Sonic movie. What was that called again? Mushroom Land? I said that twice, but I really forgot. But for all we know, she's in there. Prince Charming, no dead body, and Rumpelstiltskin, yeah, he just kind of vanished into non-existence. So there was that. Another thing I want to talk about real quick is the fact that there could be Puss in Boots characters in Shrek 5. Now, we see Puss in Boots and his friends go back to far, far away, and for all we know, we see them in this movie. And honestly, if Prince Charming is not the villain, put Death in there. Like, come on. I mean, Shrek has had near-death experiences. Donkey's had near-death experiences. Heck, well, even Fiona has had near-death experiences. Just put them in there for like 5 seconds. That would be really cool, honestly, seeing Shrek in death. That would honestly be awesome. But, I mean, the chances of him popping up in Shrek 5 are probably slim, because it's a Puss in Boots villain, and I don't think they would want to bring that over in Shrek. But then again, they might bring in Puss in Boots characters over into Shrek, but then again, Puss in Boots is a Shrek character, so does that make the Puss in Boots side characters Shrek characters, or what? I don't know. Anyways, I am confusing myself now, so I am going to end this here. If you kind of agree with me and can see where I'm going with, leave a comment down below and like the video and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.
I am the rightful king of far, far away. And I promise you this, Mother. I will restore dignity to my throne. And this time, no one will stand in my way.